Hey, guess what, guys? Bunch afternoon. What a waste of a day, I have to say. Battery's low. Gotta charge this thing.
It's not a waste of a day.
It was a waste of a day.
Well. You're alive and well.
I went to Target, bought a prepaid phone, went to activate it, wouldn't work. It just said this serial number is invalid. And I was like, all right, well, that doesn't make sense. Did someone already activate this? I thought I did a good job blurring out the serial number in the vlog last week. And then took it to the store. Guy had no clue. Got the same message I got. Told me to go next door to T-Mobile. Went to T-Mobile. They told me to go back to Target. I told them I'm not going back to Target because the guy on the phone from T-Mobile told me to go to Target, so I'm not going back to Target now. And then they said, okay, well, we can't help you, so we're going to try to help you. And then they just tossed me back and forth between 3 or 4 people in the store. So finally, I explained to them, look, guys, I used to do this for a living. I was working on developing a cell phone at one point, and here's what you guys need to do to get this thing to activate. So basically activate it in a different phone and move it over. Works now. We are going to mail it to them, and I think it's going to be $100
I don't really care.
to get it there, because I need it there in like 2 days. And FedEx is our only real reliable option, because we mailed pictures, like Halloween photos one time. It took months. Months. And the only reason I'm pointing the camera at myself right now, even though my hair needs to be done, is because somebody said they don't see me enough. And I feel bad for you. Okay, now we're on Laura.
Now we're on me.
She's filling out all the paperwork.
Get my information. Okay.
Look at that, folks. It's just so tempting. I might eat them before I even take a picture.
I already had them.
See that? She's got that do the Insta John. Oh, that's a pretty cool shot. Oh, maybe I'll steal your idea. All right, so it's 10 o'clock. What is it, 10:30? We have a decision to make.
I'm gonna eat some more dip.
That wasn't any of the options I was about to give you, but you sure can.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Your options are: we either paint the entryway, which I continued on that project today. No, or we go hang the new lamp in the dining room, or we build whatever is in that box out there.
Both.
Is that a coffee table? Well, we will assume it's a coffee table. We'll find out when we open it.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at? Well, let's do this. She can't even think, folks.
I really can't. I'm out.
Just dropped the mic. I really hope you guys like this lamp, because I was given options, and this is the one that I liked more.
This doesn't do it justice because it's not all together.
It would make a great hat, though.
It does. Look.
Turn this way. This is beautiful. Wow. We're going to definitely, next time we go to New York, you can wear that.
It doesn't really hurt.
We could do like the Italians do. Leave the plastic on it. Let's hang it up.
But it doesn't have all the hardware on it yet.
I think it's going to be beautiful.
It sure will be.
So, I'm not going to do this tonight because I got to shut the electric off, and it's the same circuit for the kitchen, and then it will be dark in here.
But we do have to order those blinds.
Glass diffuser. Ooh, using fancy terminology. That's a lot of parts. Yep. All right, so that's to make it different lengths. Hopefully, I don't have to cut anything.
By the way, have you guys ever eaten dried goji berries?
You are on a goji berry kick. You better watch it. Your colons are going to get cleansed when you're not expecting it. Okay.
These are everything. They are so good, but I have a love-hate relationship with them because I love the way they taste, but they're like chewy, much denser than a raisin, and they're dry. So a little handful. After a while, my jaw starts hurting from chewing, but so good.
I guess they get a lot of complaints because people can't find the hardware. They tied a red ribbon to the wrench inside the hardware box and tied it, and it was like glued to the side of the box. When they give you this kind of wrench, you know it's serious business.
Let's do this.
Look at the size of that wrench.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
What do we have here? We have some wrench, nuts, and a piece of paper.
Let's see.
Let's see what we got, guys. It's coming together. Little bit by little, you're going to see a lot of new stuff arriving as we build the house. We're finally parting with the old coffee table, which doesn't really match what we're doing in here. It kind of matches the kitchen colors, but the kitchen colors are going to all change. So
just be patient.
it's going to be beautiful once this thing's set up. A lot of stuff is on back order.
But a lot of stuff should be coming in within the next few days. And the cool thing is, none of it is a set. Because Joe and I don't, maybe if you noticed this, and I guess you didn't notice this if you looked at our old house, because our old house was a living room set that we got from Rainbow Flanagan years ago. But we really like mismatching different pieces. So you'll see the coffee table is just like a really chunky worn looking table.
Well, why don't we just wait till we build it?
I know, I'm just excited. Look at him.
This ribbon's really getting in the way.
This is not it. It's upside down. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I'm so excited. And guess who picked this coffee table?
Somebody with...
That one. That one. You excited?
Can't wait to flip it over.
Me too. It's gonna be gorgeous. Don't scratch it.
Well, it's underneath. Nobody will ever see it.
I'm gonna get little baskets to put under there. I'll show you when it's done. The last two of my Kinder planes. So I got my Kinder plane, and this is Asiana Airlines. Isn't that cool? Cool, right? Now I've got the whole family. All 5 of them. I think it's 5.
I think, I don't know, you found that in a box.
Yeah, but did you go through it?
Mrs. Vittles has unloaded the final box, guys. The final box.
There's 2 more downstairs, but those are downstairs.
Those are downstairs. I mean, for house stuff. The final box, and guess what it was? It was one of those junk drawers that you have around your house where it's just
I
like
should have just thrown
Advil.
the entire box away. Like I should have
Well,
just
look
thrown
at this.
it away.
You saved yourself about 12 bucks. And you got some ribbon out of the deal.
It's Motrin.
Mucinex. I love how none of these are even open. Like, I don't even think, oh, that one is
Well,
open.
you know why I have so many of these? Because when I go to a doctor, because I had to go to a doctor for like dermatologist, I don't remember. They give you a bunch of stuff, but I don't ever take them because I'm always, I don't know.
And today,
Weird, okay, I'm so
she's
weird.
so weird. I don't even know. I don't even know
know.
how we ended up together because she's such a weirdo. Today the Comcast guy came, set us up with our X1, which I don't watch much television, but I do know a girl who's on TV, so I'll watch her next time she has a show on TV. That's all I'm going to say about that. They're gone. Your recorded shows are gone. The guy took them out with the thing. Look at her.
For real?
Well, you should have told me you wanted them. I would have taken them off somehow. Not that that's possible.
Serious?
Being serious.
No.
They're gone.
I hate new things. I want my
She
old
does.
box.
Let me show you what's going on over here.
This looks like a remote from the Jetsons or something. What is this? Give me my old stuff back.
She's crazy. So this is all done from the line down up there. You can see it's drying. That's why it looks different shades. And it does need a second coat. And now the hard part's up there. All the little squares.
Not grilled, you know.
So anyhow, this is the X1 box. We have a piece of furniture coming in that's going to go here. And the last thing I need to do now, I might have told you guys, I got to pull up the carpet, drill a hole, figure out where that hole shows up downstairs, and then put the hole in the wall to bring the cable wire over here to the new setup for the new television. And I thought it was going to be smaller, but you don't win, you know? This thing's huge. I don't know, it's like a 2-man carry. So, anyway, here's our new table. We're going to get some nice stuff for it. It's going to be beautiful. It's actually really nice. Wait till you see it with the new stuff on it. Looks pretty fancy to me, except for that little spot right there, because the ladder on the steps, the whole bit, I gotta put one up there. The only problem is, as I was doing this, I realized how nice it looks if I leave a big white square, which I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Whoa, hey, focus. Focus! You see how I left the white ones at the top? I really like the way those look. What do you guys think about leaving this big square white as well? Now, I made a mistake. As soon as I decided to keep them white, I accidentally painted inside that one, so I gotta go get a matching paint to turn it back to white, which sounds easy. You would think white is white, but it's not. So check this out. So far I've gone through 3 different shades of white to try to find one that matches. And these are the 3. And none of them match. Although they're pretty close. It's, this is just crazy to me. So, the brightest one at the bottom is this one right here, which that doesn't even look at all like the swatch. So I'm thinking maybe I need to go with that guy. I don't know. This is becoming a real nightmare of white paint. But anyway, it looks pretty good. I just got to get someone to hold the ladder for me so I can do the very top, and it'll be all done. Anyway, I'm going stir crazy today because Laura's at a training session for something which we will tell you guys all about when the time comes. But let me just say it is a TV station where you can shop. How's that? I'm gonna go pick her up in a little while, but first I'm gonna stop back and try to get this paint swatch re-swatched for me. Wish me luck. There she is.
Hola.
How was your day, darling dear? Here, I'm gonna give you this.
Hold on. It was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
You did good? I'm sure you did good.
I'm just saying, you're talking to a certified QVC vendor.
Oh, are we allowed to say that? I guess so, right?
I don't know. I think so. Why
I'm not telling
not?
you to keep it a secret, right?
No.
So this is one of the few things that's not a secret that we do. So you're certified. Maybe we had to keep it a secret if you weren't certified, because then you would.
Oh, to make things even more legitimate, I was the first one to get certified today.
Oh, the first.
And I was called a, what was I called?
Superstar?
No, you, what did they call me? Standout student?
Yes, that's you. You're my favorite.
What did they call me?
That's gonna be you one day on that sign.
What did they call me? Standout student or?
I don't know, but I have no idea how to get home. But I'm not sure we're going home. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull over and give you your options.
Pretty sure it was a standout student, but listen. It was amazing.
And you were so nervous about this.
I was so nervous.
She was so nervous.
Well, now I'm so not nervous that if all else fails, I'm gonna work for QVC.
See that? I like
I'm not
this.
kidding. I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna pull over because otherwise we're gonna go the wrong way. So here's your options. So first of all, you wanna know what I was up to today?
Yeah.
First of all, I want you to be done telling what you're up to because your stuff's so much more
That's
fun.
all.
It's so much more fun.
That's all I got.
I tried to get matching paint.
Why do you have it between your legs?
Because it was on your seat.
Oh.
And I haven't tried it yet. I tried it, didn't work, went back on to recolor it. Still didn't work. I'm gonna cut a piece of the wall and take it with me.
Don't cut a piece of wall.
It's the only way I can do it for sure.
No. Just repaint it.
So here's your options. We can either, I went to the ATM and I have cash so we can go to a farm stand. I know you want to do that. Option 2 is we go to the Thai restaurant near where I used to live. Because I'm assuming you didn't take lunch today, did you? Okay. Alright, so let's go there. Let's see if they're still even open.
I'm so
this is
hungry.
I haven't been there in 10 years. Guys, it's been 10 years since I graduated from
I
college.
need a coffee first though. Is that possible?
That is possible.
I'm so hungry. I'm lying. I had a 100 calorie bag of pretzels because I didn't have like a big selection, and also I had just had a big coffee right beforehand. So anyway, but now I'm really hungry.
When I lived in Philly, I used to know exactly where I am right now. I have no clue where I am. If it wasn't for GPS,
Westchester Pike, babe.
yeah, I have no clue where that is.
It's on Westchester Pike.
That doesn't make sense. Hey, you want to hold that for me? This John?
Really? Because I had nothing to add. I'm
My young lady's tired.
I'm really tired.
So, this is
Early
Westchester
fall.
Pike, apparently. And I would not want to live on it because you can't get out of your driveway because there's traffic all day long. You know, I'm never going to get to take you to this restaurant. I can tell you it's doomed, the whole concept. So they shut down, there's some kind of festival which has nothing to do with that location. I don't even know why they shut it down. They shut down the street. And this is totally different than it used to be when I used to live here. And so, I don't even know if the restaurant's open, but we can't get close enough. Laura's wearing heels. I don't want her to walk like 5 blocks. It's not right.
I've been walking.
She's starving.
9 hours.
So I am gonna try and get something else. If all these people would just move. Well, when all else fails, go to Continental.
If they let you in.
If they let me in with flip-flops on. I was not expecting to come here. So we'll see. I don't know. People love their horns. So let's see how this all goes. So what are we getting?
Calamari salad, cheesesteak egg rolls, and that's rice salad.
That's what I'm talking about. Pretty much didn't even have to look at the menu. Ooh, can we get edamame? I feel bad for her. Look how tired she is. And we only have 1 episode of Entourage left. Laura's favorite salad in the whole entire world. Maybe one of them. Crispy calamari salad, edamame. I don't know what it is about the salad. It's a combination. It's like the perfect combination of everything. You should make something similar. Caprese salad. It's almost like a panzanella though when they throw the bread in there, isn't it? But awesomer. She's not very talkative today, guys. She is so hungry and tired. Is it me or is this bigger than usual?
It's huge. I'm so full.
That's a huge cheesesteak egg roll right there. That's enough for like 7 people. She's done. She's out. So it's tapas here. Tapas? And that's why we kind of ordered random stuff because that's just how you do it.
So so hungry. That's the problem.
Yeah, but the salads kind of are not tapas.
No, they were good.
So, yeah, so it's been an interesting day. We tried to go get it's now 7:39. I picked her up at 4:30, and that's how long it took to get dinner.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we met the mayor of Philadelphia today.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
That was very nice.
Mayor Nutter. He was coming to the same restaurant we went to. I think he's having a meeting about the Pope.
Yeah, Pope's coming next month.
And we're leaving because it's going to be chaos.
Yeah.
They're shutting everything down. The bridges, everything. So, well, you go.
No, I was going to say, by the way, can anyone fathom the fact that it's August and pretty soon before we know it, everybody's back in school? Like, this summer really flew by. Don't you think? Sephora, hello.
I knew that would happen.
Oh, Nordstrom Rack, hello.
You know, I never really liked Nordstrom Rack. They don't anything that's my size.
I'm going to tell you why I don't like Nordstrom Rack. Because I can never find anything in there. It's always, at least the ones around here, they're always such a mess. There's just stuff thrown all over the place, and it's brands I've never heard of, and things are just scattered everywhere. And I don't like that, which is why I like, J. Crew. Which is why I like
this
online.
Whole area is different.
Which is why I like online shopping, because I can search for exactly what they want. Oh, Express, right next to J. Crew, two of my favorite stores in the entire world.
And then the name of the store is driving me a little crazy.
Oh, Radio Shack.
Oh, squiggly numbers I don't recognize.
Oh, Four Seasons Food Court. Four Seasons Food Court is colorful.
It is incredible how, I mean, it feels like I lived here yesterday, but it's actually 10 years. And everything is different. I didn't even recognize my own campus where I went to school.
Yeah, things change, bro.
Nothing there looks the same.
Things change, bruh. I'm tired.
Completely different.
I'm gonna go home.
And every bar has a different name than it used to have. How am I gonna get around?
I'm gonna go home, take a shower, and go to bed. What store is that?
I don't know.
Uniqlo?
They're all new. And there's traffic. I used to be able to hop in my Buick LeSabre with my La Cucaracha horn and drive from one end of the city to the other in less than 7 minutes.
Don't be cool. Don't be cool. Don't be jealous of his coolness from back in the day with his Buick and the Cucaracha horn.
How many people do you know who drove through the quad with a La Cucaracha horn? Because I was that guy. Okay. And then when I got my new car, I put it in there too, just for a little while.
So glad we met years after that.
You kidding me? If I hit the La Cucaracha horn, it would have been like a flower to a bee, or a garbage can to a fly. You couldn't have resisted it. Don't worry, you'd be the fly, I'd be the garbage can.
Okay then, we're gonna go home. Oh, H&M.
I walked my pet chicken here.
You did, Herschel.
Yeah, Herschel Walker. I gotta find that video.
It's funny. H&M. I know there's gonna be a Zara around here for H&M. I'm gonna come shopping here. This is nice.
Boy, we can't wait. Look, they shut the road down. There's a fire.
What is up with all these roads being shut down? There's no fire. I don't see a fire. Any cool stores here? Cheesesteaks, Steve's, AT&T, Banks. Nah, we got nothing. We just gotta go home now. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm getting tired. I'm tired.
This is a tired rant.
When I'm tired, I go on rants. I go on big
I'm just trying to find a way out of here.
rants. What was the discussion we had the other day? And I thought, I needed to tell my...
We're the one way to get out.
I was having a conversation with you the other day, and I thought to myself, I need to have a talk with my vlogging friends about this. You know, it escaped me.
You'll figure it out.
What was it about?
So, we gotta go paint. I need my little ladder holder lady over here.
You need to finish your coffee first, and I need to fully open up my eyes before
She's not fully awake.
That way I don't drop her ladder.
Look at her, look at her.
And you said you were going to call Comcast.
I upgraded our Comcast and
It's
she hates
terrible.
it because her channel number's changed. She wants me to get back the old one.
It's not just that, it's the boxes. You promised you said you would call.
All right, well, I think, first of all, before I put this up, I think I still have the Q&A section from the other day. I hope I didn't delete it by accident. It should still be here someplace. I will drop that in here. But before I do that, I wanted to ask you guys, what should we introduce Sal and Elenia to when they get here? So I can't tell you what we're doing, because I know they watch these, but I bet you they won't catch this. WEARETAKINGTHEMSOMEWHERESPECIALANDTHEYEDONOTKNOWABAUTIT. So if you can spell that out, I didn't say where, but there's a little secret message in there. Anyway, I can't go out in public with my hair like this, so I gotta get a haircut today. Let's get this paint job done. Let's get this vlog up.
Yeah, listen, I'm posting a question on Instagram.
Whoa, the screen's making all kinds of weirdness. I was gonna show you guys this, but maybe I'll just read them. All right, so we did a Q&A video a couple weeks ago. You guys asked a lot of great questions, and in fact, it was a video where we were just answering questions. Hold on, I gotta fix the redness. Give me a second. It's a little better. So, anyhow, we have a bunch of questions here on that Q&A video, so I figured I'd address some of these. We have a question from Alice. She says, Joe, where in the world are our squirrel friends? LOL. Also, if you could buy a vacation home anywhere in the U.S., where would it be? Now, it says anywhere in the U.S. I would say Miami. Yeah.
South Beach.
And do you know where our squirrel friends are? You know, today's a day of beef. That's what this is, a day of beef. I have a lot of beef with Laura today. And now I have even more.
And I got a lot of chicken cutlets for you, so you might want to back it up.
She literally has chicken cutlets. That's what that is. It's a plate of chicken cutlets over there. All right, so here's my beef. She took my squirrels and she put them in a drawer.
No.
She's shy and embarrassed of them.
Can I please talk? I love your squirrel friends, but we had a really important meeting here, and I didn't want the people to come in and see squirrels in the kitchen. And I want them to think we're a bunch of crazy people.
We are a bunch of crazy people.
True, but I didn't want
so
them
I don't
to
know
think
why
that.
we want to make them think any differently.
Didn't want them to think that.
All right, so I'm not doing this in any particular order. In fact, I'm not even really reading them before I read them. I'm just trying to find ones. Okay, here we go. We have LOL. We have so much in common, Laura. I'm a chef too, and a cake designer. I am impatient when people start telling me stories, especially my man. Oh, yes. You have a lot in common with Laura in that case. Did you just snort for real? All right.
By the way, that means I'm out. When your man starts talking for 16 hours,
More like the third second in, you walk out of the room. All right, so what else do we have? I have two questions. Laura, what is your maiden name? And Joe, what is your ethnic background? Is Vitali Italian?
I'm going to tell you my maiden name.
Why? Because it's too long? The whole reason we got married was so that it wouldn't be hard to Google.
The whole reason we got married. The whole reason we got married, folks.
Was because Google doesn't like Pietrangeli.
My maiden name.
Okay, how about this? In the comments below, try to spell her maiden name. I said it, I won't say it again. I said it once, so rewind. Try to spell that out. No Googling. Now that I said it, everybody's gonna Google it, but don't Google it. Try to write that out. All right. And then, what's your ethnic background? So I am, and do not tell Nona.
Doesn't care.
I'm half Italian, half German. She thinks I'm 100% Italian. Okay, you do not tell an Italian grandmother the truth when they find that out. It's not good.
That's not true.
Well, I just never told her. She wouldn't even know what I was saying if I did. All right. I'll ask the same question I asked on Instagram because I ran out of time. Since you spend so much time in New York, have you considered moving there or at least to North Jersey? That's from Adrian.
We have. We've considered it. You want to take the lead?
Well, no, you can take the lead. I talk too much.
We've considered it, and New York City at this moment in time isn't really in the cards for us because we would need a place big enough to have a studio in it.
Yeah, it's difficult to have a studio.
A studio kitchen
in a tight little apartment.
Right, so that's kind of out of the question. We thought about the whole North Jersey thing, but if you're really familiar with the area and getting to New York City, it takes you over an hour, even if you literally right outside New York City to get into Manhattan. And it only takes us about an hour and a half from here. So really, when you think about it, the prices of homes and living in North Jersey is much more expensive than it is in South Jersey. Joe has a family business here, and we have all of our friends and family here. So when you weigh living in North Jersey just to be a half hour closer, an hour closer rather than an hour and a half closer to New York City, it doesn't really make sense at this moment. Now, if I were to
this is why she should have let me answer this. You see how long this is taking?
If I were to have like a daytime talk show where I was on 5 days a week live.
Move over, Ellen.
We would move there just for the week, or I don't know, but
okay.
not right now. But you can take the lead.
Anyway, what I was saying was, no, it might make sense at some point. You know, obviously, if Laura continues her TV stuff. My lips are sealed. I will not say anything else about that.
My lips are sealed.
But, you know, it just has to make sense. And, all right, so why does Joe keep saying, quote, the nursery, end quote? This is from Liz. When they don't have a baby. Is this the American slag that I don't know? Well, it looks like a couple of people answered this one. The nursery is a wholesale succulent business. It used to be mostly cactus and succulents, but now it's mostly succulents with a couple of cactus here and there. It's a family business that was that my brother and I own. And you can find our stuff in a lot of major retailers, such as Whole Foods, Safeway, ShopRite, Home Depot, and Lowe's. Under a couple different names, so just look for Arizona East or Growing Home. Was that a shameless plug?
Hey.
Not really, it's a family business, it doesn't count. Okay, so Joe, LOL, Laura found my question. And you made her not answer. Haha, so what's the next on the bucket list? Wait a minute. What was the question?
What's next on the bucket list?
I don't know, was that the question?
Yes.
Sorry, Susie, I didn't realize I skipped it. And your friend, Jay Sparkle84, says, well, hello there, Susie. I was reading the comment section and look who I run into. So, how about that? It's a little reunion going on right here.
I love that. That's
Flicker screen.
Oh, my hair is stuck.
Your hair is stuck?
Yes.
Chop it off.
What's next on the bucket list? Work-wise?
Well, we can't
Personally?
say about some of the stuff because I know that you guys, it's got to be annoying to not be able to know about it because there's stuff you can't talk about. And in the entertainment industry, there's so much you work on that you're just not allowed to say what you're doing until the gods tell you to say it. So when we say it, we'll say it. But in the meantime...
But next on the bucket list, wait a minute, I've got some cool
Well, it
things
depends
I
on
want
which
to
bucket list. Oh, wow, that hurts. I'm telling you, I think I broke my finger. It doesn't look like
Let me
much,
see.
but it hurts.
It sprung back.
Yeah, I think it broke the bone on my knuckle. Ouch.
That's turning color, bro.
Yeah, that's what's happening, bro. It hit it really hard. It was a spring like this long, and it went... That's
Not
it.
good. Next.
Hi, Laura and Joe. I love you guys. I've seen all your vlogs. Can you tell us why you only stay with your Nana when you go to Italy? I've never seen your grandmother and your mom together, although... Okay, wait, let me continue this. Is it because your Nana is on your dad's side? I'm not sure about how everybody is related. I wish you success with your book. Somebody answered this, sort of, but you might as well answer it because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering.
I'll give you a few seconds on this. My parents divorced when I was like 1. My dad lives in the States. My mom lives in Italy. Most of my childhood was spent with my paternal grandparents, which is my Nana. My mom's parents passed away. My grandfather on my mom's side passed away when I was like 10 months old. And my grandmother on my mom's side passed away when I was about 8, I want to say. So I spent all my summer, most of my summers, pretty much every day, and most of my weekends with my dad, with my Nonna, with my dad's mom, which is the one you guys know, and my grandfather, which he passed away in '98. But I spent most of my summers with them because I was very close to my Nonna. She raised me when I was a baby because my parents moved in with her when I was born. So she was a constant presence in my life, so I kind of developed a bond. And I was the first grandchild, so of course she babied me a lot. And that's about it. But my grandmom, my Nonna, and my mom, if I can face it, is dead. My Nonna and my mom do get along very well, and I stay with my Nonna because that feels like home to me, and I just like staying with her.
Oh, you're almost done?
So rude. Precious apple.
You didn't finish the second half of the question, and I'll finish that for you.
Which was?
They said they never see your Nana and your mom together, and the reason is because when they are together, there's little kids in the room,
Oh,
and we
that's
don't tend to vlog when there's little kids there because the parents, you know. But the most important question of the night comes from a person named Don.
Oh, here we go.
And I will protect his last name for his own sake. He
what?
says, who in the world would watch this? It sucks.
Well, I think
He just
suck.
did. That's your answer,
Does
Don.
that mean you suck?
I don't know. All right, let's do one
That
last
is
one
so
here.
funny.
Battery's blinking, so we have to wrap it up. But guys, keep your questions coming because we love reading them.
I love reading your questions.
Just that this particular video had 500, and so that's why I'm picking the ones from here. But leave them anywhere, and we're actually going to come up with. I'm inventing something new. I don't think anybody has this. If they do, let me know.
The battery's dying. Can you
Social
answer the
dice.
question?
We're gonna have a special die that we roll, and it'll tell us which platform to read from.
You're gonna have
That
to
way we
move
don't
it
have to
'cause the
pick.
battery's blinking.
Or maybe I can get Alexa.
The battery's blinking. Can you
Tell me
please
what to
hurry
do.
with the next question?
Next question says, Let's see. Question. Why doesn't Joe learn Italian? Was English difficult for you, Laura? Love you guys. Well, we can answer the second half. The first half is pretty obvious. Because my wife doesn't speak it to me.
Well, because it's hard. Okay, English was not difficult for me to learn because I moved to a country that primarily speaks English. So when I turned on the TV, it was English. When I was reading something, it was in English. When I was talking to somebody, it was in English. So I really didn't have a choice. You either blend and you learn the language, or you're gonna be an outcast. Now, I'm a very determined person. I will do anything I set my mind to, and I wanted to learn English right away, and I did. And Maria spoke to me in English. My dad spoke to me in English. I didn't want them to speak to me in Italian very much because I really wanted to learn quickly, and I also watched the news, and that helped. This one, on the other hand, makes me repeat something 75,000 million times. So therefore,
how many times is that?
So therefore, it's frustrating because I'm constantly having to think in different languages. So this is how it goes. He can somehow communicate with my family.
You know this battery's about to
communicate with him.
go out here.
We're good until he decides to figure it out how to do it on his own.
And I'm going to give you the last question, and we're both going to answer it independently here. This comes from JD and Like Food. And it says, question, if you were not doing YouTube, what do you think you would be doing instead? Now, I don't know what Laura would be doing, but I know that I would be a bartender at the swankiest bar in Miami at this point in my life, because that was a plan of mine, was to quit engineering and go do something fun, because the type of engineering I did was the most boring thing you could possibly imagine. You?
If I wasn't doing food...
No, YouTube.
YouTube. I wouldn't work in a restaurant. I would probably go to cosmetology school and get my license to become a hairdresser or become a makeup artist. That's what I would do.
Well, on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. The last someone in here, Smitherson Jones, says that... She says that alligator meat is awesome, and
scared.
Try it at least 3 times.
I'm scared. By the way, still loving that Goya seasonings. Love.
Battery's about to go out here, folks, so we're gonna chow. Give us a little bit of love. And my little lady over here, she loves all you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Okay, so
I used to work there.
you used to work right there. Joe used to work right there.
All kinds of weird construction.
And the restaurant was right there. Hold on, stop. What is that? It's gone.
No, it's not. It's right here.
No, what? Oh, something else. That's where it used to be. Right in there.
Right there. Market Street Pizza.
Yeah.
It's not It wasn't called Market Street Pizza back then.
No, and this used to call Miss G's. It used to be called Miss G's, but now it's called Market Gourmet.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks totally different. Huh. Sorry.
Maybe one day we'll take you guys in there.
And we used to live right in this building, in the Victor building. Right up, all the way up there.